The majority of dating app users in Australia have experienced sexual violence on the increasingly popular platforms, a new study has indicated. 3/4 of the almost 10,000 people who undertook the Australian Institute of Criminology (AIC) survey reported having been subject to sexual violence on dating apps or website in the past 5 years. A further 1/3 of the 9,987 people surveyed reported having experienced in-person sexual violence at the hands of someone they met on a dating app or website. Read more. Twitter launches edit function in Australia. For a price, many of the survey users reported having repeatedly been victimized, while sexual violence was also found to be particularly common among LGBTIQ+ communities. Mobile dating apps and websites are an increasingly popular and socially acceptable way of meeting people. It appears, however, that there is an inherent risk associated with these platforms of being subjected to sexual harassment, aggression or violence both online and in person, the survey authors wrote. AIC Deputy Director Dr. Rick Brown has said the measures dating app companies are currently undertaking to make their platforms safe are encouraging, but the high levels of online and in-person DAFSV in this report demonstrate the need to embed safety by design principles in their development processes. Considering the long and short-term implications for victim survivors after experiencing these harmful behaviors, there is an obvious need to develop mechanisms for protecting online dating platform users from being subjected to dating app-facilitated sexual violence, and to prevent perpetrators from subjecting other users to similar forms of violence, the study authors concluded. Read more. How 2 Aussie women with genital herpes deal with stigma of STI. Sexual harassment was the most common form of online sexual violence reported in the survey, with 69% of users having experienced it. Almost half reported being contacted by someone after telling them they were not interested, and 49% of survey respondents said they had been sent sexual images they did ask for. Of the in-person violence, more than 27% of people reported having experienced sexual assault or coercion, such as being pressured verbally to perform unwanted sexual acts, 22%, and having their drink spiked to try and coerce them into performing a sexual act, 10%. Almost 1 in 5 survey respondents, 18.8%, reported having been victims of stealthing or someone lying about their sexual health status. A further 10.5% said they had been photographed without their consent while they were engaging in sexual activity, and 14.3% said they experienced in-person stalking.